Hello and welcome back to Let Pat Play, a YouTube series where I do a bunch of different games. Check out, different features. Take a look at some stuff that I'm playing, things I think you might like. This is House Flipper. We looked at this previously, but we didn't look at the bunker stuff. There's a DLC that added bunkers. It's not that common in the game. There's very few houses seem to have them, but I figured let's take a look at one. This is an early bunker. I think this is the first bunker you actually find, and all the cleaning and setup you do is in the bunker, so we can look at that. Um, a thing that I found in this game that is pretty rad is that you can go into your laptop and go to the archive and go back to previous missions. So, as you can see, there's a lot of things to do inside this bunker that we're going to go find over here. Going to open it up. And gross. Already we can tell it's pretty gross. Now I have pretty much maxed out all the perks. There's I've got negotiation stuff left to do, and a little cleaning left, but I'm pretty high in just about everything. Demolition I'm a little low in because there's not a lot of demoing in the early stages. That's kind of like when you flip a house later, but the actual missions don't really require you to do too much building or do too much demo. So those are where I've definitely, but my handyman stuff I have completely mastered. Did a lot of plastering. So you can use the ladder to take you down, and then we're just going to dispose of garbage. We'll completely redo this bathroom area here, but we're going to get rid of whatever they need. And it says remove object there, so we can always sell objects that we need to sell or remove them. But they do tell you they want you to get rid of that. And it will tell you in these kind of stages, hey, you don't own this. You can't remove it. So now it wants me to place certain objects in the room. So we can do that. We can also clean the dirt in this room here. So we'll switch to cleaning and clean here. I might not do all this bunker, but we'll do a good portion of it so you can get a sense. But a lot of it's the same. We cleaned all the dirt, and they want us to lay wall tiles, ceramic tiles, gray squares. So we'll buy those in the store. We'll go to wall tiles. We'll scroll down the wall tiles. And gray squares what we need, so we can search for that. Ceramic tiles, gray squares. Buy that now. Place where we need to place. Make sure that we says ceramic tiles, gray squares. That's what we bought. So then we're going to go to tiling and paneling. And we will pick up one here and go and click it there. And then we got to hold it down and it goes. So far, this is the most tedious task I think in the game is tiling. It's pretty infuriating, and I'm not a big fan of it myself. It just painting. I've gotten approved. I've improved painting so much that I can do it pretty fast now. But no matter what I do, I can't seem to increase the speed of tiling. Also, this bunker, like we went into one entrance, there's another entrance to the bunker. Like I do like that the the idea of you were working in your yard and you were just like, oh, I gotta go to the bathroom. I guess I'll use the bunker bathroom. It's pretty funny to me. Gonna click and go there. And then click. As you can see, there is we're gonna put a shower in here. We're gonna do various things. You can also see in the tasks there are 3 devices we have to mount. That's a sink, a toilet, and a shower. Nothing crazy. So we got to buy more tiles. We'll put them down. Like I said, this is the most tedious task in the game. Where we have to go. Then we have to go back to that. That's right. And we're going to continue. We'll put some tiles up here. We'll finish this wall, and then I'll put the... I like to do all of the painting or tiling or patchwork that we have to do. Anything we have to do on the walls, I like to do with the least amount of furniture in my way, obviously. So even though I have to place 7 objects in here, I'd rather do this as fast as possible. or as much as possible. Um, painting and all that. Like painting's pretty easy because you just have to touch and hold anywhere on the wall to do painting or tiling, and you get the whole thing. I'm doing it low just because it's easier, but it's pretty simple to do this. Overall, my impressions. I am now in the point in the game where I have done all of the emailed tasks, all of the jobs, the things you do to learn the game. Because I think House Flipper really wants the game to be you going into buying a house, going in, making repairs, making the choices you want to make, and then listening to feedback, because there's a tab for buyers that tells you things about things that they like and don't like, and you can kind of match that up with people. We'll just buy these because we're going to need them. Yeah, and that apparently is what they want the game loop to be. And it's honestly not what I'm interested in. I've been playing this game a lot, and this is the part I like the best. I like completing tasks. I like seeing what needs to get done and being like, oh, paint this walls this color. Okay, did it. Done. Clean up everything here. Find the spot you didn't clean. Patch this wall. Knock this wall down. I like that way more than I like having like kind of trying to check feedback and making things the way I think they're supposed to be made, and then finding out if people want to buy the house or not. That part of the game I'm not as into. I actually, yeah, I was disappointed when I realized I wasn't getting new emails, and I was going to have to just start buying houses. I'm far less interested in that. That's my biggest criticism of this game. The point-and-click nature of it, like I said, I wish there was a way to make this faster. If we go to the perks here, so like mounting and paneling, like I can't tile and panel any faster. I can't plaster any faster. I can't mount anything any faster. This is it. There's nothing better than what I'm doing right now. And you see we'll have some tiles left over, but maybe we'll need those for another room, or if not, we can sell them. The excess. We have our price gun to sell things, which is very helpful. When I'm, doing the reno at a place and the flipping, I often just sell whatever I need, whatever I don't think I need. And you can say I'm a little off on my clicking here. Okay, so we've completed that task. Now we have to mount some devices, so let's mount the devices. Actually, we'll just go ahead and sell this extra because I don't really care about that. And we've got our 3 things here. We'll start with this, which is the sink. So we see that's a sink that we need there. We go to the store, we type in sink, and we'll have some options. Oh yeah, we got to click on all. We'll get all our, and then we have to click sink again. I messed that up. Got kitchen sinks. We can scroll down here. Mountable sink. Easy. That's all we need. We'll put that there, click it, and then hit E to assemble. Now, the thing with this is you're just clicking and clicking. It's actually pretty straightforward. As you do these become easier and easier because you learn what you're supposed to do and what the different clicks mean. It can be frustrating if you're like, just like, what am I supposed to do here? Like, I'm not supposed to do that yet. I got to do that. I already did it. Okay, great. And then I do that. It does have, the things you don't need to worry about. Like, no? Oh, I have to do this one first. Okay. And then I can do that one. And then I do that. And then I do that. Like, it's pretty self-intuitive, but, like, it's easy to remember it. Once you start doing it, it's really easy to pick up. And now it's done. And then we're going to buy a toilet. So we'll toilet. And, let's do this one. I like this toilet. We'll get that. We'll spend a little extra money. Very easy to assemble this toilet. Done. That's it. We did it. Okay, and then we got to put a shower over here. And then we're actually going to have to set up for the shower because there wasn't one when we came in. That does happen on occasion. If you didn't destroy the original one to replace it. There's only one shower in the game. There are bathtubs, but there's only one shower. And this one, the shower took a while to get. As we go through it, you can see there's a lot of clicking that I have to do on this. And then, yeah, I now know what I need to do to make this work. Some of it you can see it's highlighted really easily. I can tell you what to click. But others, like, you're highlighting it. Why don't you want me to do it? Oh, I have to go over here, do that, and then do this. Why? A lot of it is why. It doesn't really explain it. It's mostly just like click around a lot until you figure it out, and then hopefully you remember it. Like, you can't screw this in until you click on it, and then the screws appear. I don't understand why that is, but I'm pretty fast with it now because I have done lots of installation. I played a lot of hours of this game, as you can probably tell. I'm also playing this game as part of my, there'll be an archive there of my game stream with folks, just as I wait for people to show up and do some Jackbox games, because this is technically building. So I felt like it would be a fun game to play with, or to have, like, hey, what should I build? There we go, we're done. So now we have to add 7 things in the room, but we just have to figure out what we have to add in. We can turn the light switch on here. Oh yeah, we can close the roof. I forgot about that. I should have done that earlier. So yeah, you can see we have one last task left in this room. We have to place some objects. Now, I could care about where these objects go. Water heater. Oh, actually, sorry. Water heater 2Z is what I need to buy. I could care where any of this stuff goes, but I'm not going to care. I'm just going to place it. Chest of drawers, my chest of drawers. Nope, that's a mini chest of drawers. So let's see if there is just a double chest of drawers. Chest of drawers. This is what they want here. So we'll just find a spot to put it. I guess actually here is the best spot. Like I said, I kind of don't care. If I'm staging, I might care more. But if it's just to do it, I kind of don't care. Toilet paper holder, easy. We'll do this set. You can't. Some of this stuff is occasionally hard to read. Some of that is the fact that I am not really full screen. I'm losing a little bit of the screen in order to be able to capture that, just the way my capture is set up, which is annoying. And then I have to just buy toilet paper, which seems unnecessary, but that's the job. I have not figured out a way to buy multiples, which is really annoying. There's probably a way to do it. I guess I could look in forums, but it hasn't. There was one time where I had to buy like 16 hooks for a kindergarten, and that was very frustrating. But there you go. We're done. We finished this room. And now we go back to the grind of like seeing what they want. We remove some objects. So we're just going to remove, instead of clicking it away, we're removing it. We're just going to get everything in here, close the door, and we're just going to get rid of all this stuff unless it tells me I can't remove it. Great. We have now removed all of the trash, and now we have to place some objects, but we're going to clean before we place anything. I clean very fast now. We've cleaned. Just for funsies, we'll show you what's the other things that are in this room. Yeah, so they want this shelving unit, so I can't remove this shelving unit. And they don't want that chair. And these are just some objects. Some of this is trash. Some of this is not trash. And yeah. And let's see, do they want shelf? Yes, so they also want this shelving unit. You just saw that bag of trash wiggle around. That happens kind of when there's a lot of, like I found when there's a lot of debris that's separate items on top of one another, they do have a occasion where they will move around. There. Let's see. So there's still a little trash left. Is that it? Yeah, trash is gone. And then we can clean the dirt up. Go over in here. The mini map is pretty helpful for finding the spots you missed. There's a little bit of debris right there that for some reason I couldn't remove. Oh, because it's part of the next room. That does happen as well. So yeah, so we got another room to clean. And that's basically, this is our bunker kind of setup. And there's the other end of the bunker. And we can open that. And that's inside the house. That's right. Inside the master bedroom is the other bunker entrance, which is pretty handy. And then, yeah, and I just want us to get rid of this trash. And then we'll turn one of these into like a bedroom. And this is probably the storage. And this is also more storage. And then there's the bathroom. And it does look cooler. It looks nicer. You can see the place items. You can't see all the place items as you place the item they want you to place, which is kind of annoying. It's not perfect. This bunker idea, I think, is kind of fun. Occasionally, like I said, you will find bunkers in the regular game. But yeah, this is just another look. This will probably be the last House Flippers. As I said, part of my stream where I played games with the chat, I played a little bit of this, so you can watch that, and then the first episode as well. If that's something you'd like to do, you're more than welcome to do that. But I think this will be the last time I look at this game until there's maybe if an update comes out or something. I might pop back in because I do enjoy this game. Oh, that's bright. Let's turn that off like that. But yeah, that's gonna do it. Thanks so much for joining me for Let Pat Play. I'll have something else for you next week. Bye bye.